as we dedicate this practice to our spine and a few little twists in there, let's go ahead and sit down. And so cross your legs, face forward. I always say, put the right one in front first, then we're always on the same leg in case we, to make the transitions. So find a comfortable pose. Brick is not necessary, but nice if you want to use it to have a little more space to twist. So as you come into a seated position, just cross your legs, as I said, and get comfortable. Feel the sitting bones root down. Maybe place a hands on your legs. Just bow your head for a moment, close your eyes, tune into your breath. Remember, the more you show up on your mat and have this little time for yourself, the more your body's going to benefit from this beautiful nourishment you're giving it. And so with twists, you're going to feel, you're going to be able to get a little nourishment to your spine and that brain of yours. So just really enjoy it. Twists are quite detoxifying as well. So what am I touching that? So as you come into your seated position, if you find your knees are really up high, you can actually elevate yourself on one of your bricks, and that will help those knees drop a little bit lower. So take a moment now to just pull the shoulders back over your hips. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, let's take a seated cat pose. So just roll the spine back, hold on to your knees, keep going back until you just can't go any further. And then inhale, come up to the center. And just exhale, press forward. Inhale, get tall through the center. Exhale, roll the spine back. And inhale, come all the way up and press forward. One more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, roll back. And then inhale, come up. And exhale, come forward. From this forward position, move in a circular motion. Nice and easy. Let those shoulders come into play here, just kind of pushing them around. Well done. And then just go the opposite way. Just press, enjoy. And then coming right back to the center. Bringing the arms over your head. Inhale, big breath up. Exhale, just let those hands float on down. Inhale, take it all the way up. And exhale, take it all the way down. Open up that right palm and take it over to the side. And then come on back. Just take it up and over. And come on back. And this time, just take it over. Hold it for a moment. Bring the arm next to your ear. Keep your sitting bones on the floor as you just tip over a little deeper. Good. One more breath here. And then bringing that top hand down to the opposite knee. Bring the left arm all the way up and just a gentle tip to the other side. Preparing for our very first twist of the day. Inhale, reach to the center. Exhale, place this hand behind your back. From here, just press down on the floor and lift your body really tall. We're creating space through that spine. As you exhale, think of starting from the lower spine, like a spiral staircase, working up the vertebrae, slowly twist. If you lead with your shoulders or your head, then you're not getting a spinal twist. You're just a little bit out of sync with how your spine should turn. So start at the lower part, work its way up, just until you can't go any further. Fantastic. Bringing the back hand all the way up and over to the opposite knee. Bring the chin to your chest as you roll back once again. And then as we come back to seated pose, release those hands so they're crisscrossed, and then wrap them around each other to eagle arms. Bringing the shoulders, the elbows up as high as your shoulders. Close your eyes a moment. Breathe in. As you exhale, begin to just bow forward, little at a time. As you get close towards the floor, just release your arms and reach them out in front of you and bow down. Perfect. Inhale, bring the arms to the sky. Exhale, bring them right back behind you. Fingertips facing forward. Fall back and bring your knees right into you. Inhale, pull them in. Exhale, push them away. Pull them in and push them away. Pull them in and push them away. And pull them in and push them away. For 4, and for 3, and for 2. One more time, and we'll place that left leg in front of the right this time. Coming back upright and tall. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, float the hands back down. Inhale, bring them all the way up and float them down. This time, open up that left palm, bring them over to a side bend, and then come on back. Tip it over and come on back. And then tip it over. Let's hold it here. Arm is next to the ear. Keep the sitting bones rooted as you press down a little deeper. Now bringing that top hand down to the opposite knee. Right arm comes up to the ear. Tip it over the other way. And moving into our twist on the other side, reach up with an inhale. Exhale, plant the hand behind you. Inhale, push down with the sitting bones, lift high with the head. Starting at the lower part of your spine, begin to twist. Allow it to just go like a spiral up that vertebrae. Release the back hand to the opposite knee. Fall back, chin to chest. And then coming back forward once again, eagle arms, lifting the elbows as high as the shoulders. Begin to move forward into a forward fold. Releasing your arms as you approach the floor and walking them forward. And then inhale, reach the arms right to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands behind you, falling back one more time. Bring the knees in, tipping them to the right hand side, extend them. Over to the left and extend. Over to the right and extend. Over to the left and extend. To the right, extend. To the left, extend. To the right, extend. And to the left, extend. Bring them back to the center. Place them down. Allow them to tip over to the side as you come into your tabletop position. Spread the fingers, allow the hands to touch down. Inhale, lower the belly and lift the heart. And exhale, really roll the spine up. Loosening that spine and waking it up gently with our cat and our cows this morning. Go at your pace. Use full breaths as you move through the cat and cow. And one more time. Beautiful, and rolling up. Dropping back to a neutral position, bringing the forearms down to the floor. We're going to tuck our toes and lift our hips up and just press back. Nice dolphin pose. One more breath in. Exhale, touch the knees back down. Keeping the knees right under the hips, walk your arms out way in front of you. Press your elbows down on the floor. Chest moves towards the floor. Your gaze looks towards the top of your mat. Just kind of play around here a little bit. Puppy dog pose. It's quite an intense pose. You'll feel it through the pits of your arms and your chest, but also your back is nice and neutral here with the hips right over those knees. Breathe in, breathe out. Perfect. And then simply gliding forward to a low plank, tuck the toes, bring the knees off of the floor and hold it right here. Engage your core, drawing everything in from the outside to the center line of your body. Bringing your knees back down, release and walk back to full child's pose this time. In this child's pose, pull the hips towards your heels. Walk your fingertips forward to get the full length. Engaged here. We're going to take this child's pose. We're going to do a cat out of it right into an upward facing dog or cobra. So inhale, start to roll the spine up as you come to center. Keep that moving forward. And then as your hips start to move to the floor, simply look straight ahead. Press the hips towards the floor. Drop your shoulders. Lift the head. Perfect. Then slowly just bend the elbows as you bring your belly to the mat, all the way down. Moving your arms out in front of you. Lift the feet and the arms at the same time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, touch down. And then this time, lift all the way up. Bring your arms out wide like an airplane and put everything back down. Turning your right cheek, place it on the floor. With your right cheek on the floor, lift the left leg up and bend it at the knee. Slowly push it over your body towards that right side. You feel a stretch in your shoulder, your back, and then slowly bring it right back to center. Put it down, lift the upper body up, turn the head the other way, place it down. Now with your left cheek on the mat, lift the right leg up, bend the knee and send it across your body towards the floor. And then bringing it back to the center, simply bring it down. Sliding your hands in towards your chest, lift back up to your cobra pose. Push back to your knees. Walk your hands all the way back and come tall. Bringing the right foot forward. Place the hands at the top of your thigh. So right now, your shoulders, your hips, and your knees should be one long straight line. Note my foot is way ahead of my knee this time. That's because we're going to begin to glide forward into our low lunge. And you want that space to stop when the knee is over the ankle. So just feel that upper body push forward. Feel the back nice and strong. Let's lower our fingertips towards the floor and then pull the knuckles back behind you. Tilt your head back and look up. On the next inhale, lift the arms all the way up, creating a path to gaze through. One more breath. And then exhale, allow the hands to just come forward, touch down. Pulling that front leg straight. Now, if you find this pose tough on your hamstrings, feel free to use your bricks underneath your hands. But take a moment to really square the hips so you'll feel that right hip pull back just a little bit. Your toe stays facing straight up. Lovely stretch for that hamstring. Now walking it back forward to that low lunge. If you have a brick, maybe grab the brick, place it next to your foot. Hand on top, tuck the back toe, pull the knee off the floor. Bringing the right hand to the right thigh. Just take a moment to sink and settle deep here. And then begin to turn from the lower spine, spiraling up, and turn the body. Once you are turned, lift the arm up. If you do not lead with the arm and shoulders, you will spiral up the spine a little more effectively. Using this just kind of as a way to see how the spirals should work. And then bringing the hand back down. Bring the knee back to the floor. Slowly back it up once again. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And then exhale, place the hands down. Tuck the toe, come back out, this time down dog. Our very first down dog. So lift the hips high. Squeeze the top of the knees all the way to those hips. Allow the hips to go high, the belly to pull in, the head to hang low. Perfect. Bringing your knees back to the floor. Back it up and come tall. Let's go ahead and bring the left foot forward, far enough to move into position. Shoulders, hips over the back knee. Breathe in. Exhale, begin to glide forward. Feel that super deep stretch into that hip flexor. Lowering the fingertips towards the floor, pull the knuckles back behind you. Squeeze them towards each other, the shoulder blades towards each other. Now slowly sweep them up and gaze up. One more breath. Exhale, just full forward. As you touch down, straighten the front leg. Square the hips first, and then just pull the hip back as you just sink a little lower. Rebending the knees, simply come forward, back to that lunge position. Reach for your brick and place it down, placing your hand. All we do with this brick is we lift the floor up a little bit, adding about 3 or 4 inches to create space to turn. Tuck to the back toe, pick the knee up. Placing the left hand on the left thigh, allow the hips to sink a moment. Now, leaving the arm and shoulders out of this for a moment, start at the lower part of your spine and begin to turn. Once you are turned, sweep lift the arm up. Beautiful. Hand comes back down. Drop the knee. Bring the arms all the way to the sky. And then exhale, bring them back down. Let's make our way to downward facing dog once again. Perfect. Walking your feet to the front of your mat. Take your time to get there. While you're in this folded position, reach for your brick. Place it at its highest level. Place your left hand on top of it and push it away. Notice you come into a very nice flat back. Bending that left knee, we're going to pull the right arm up. Start at the lower part of your back. In fact, place your hand back there and turn first. Once you have reached your limit, float the arm back to the sky. Slowly bring the hand back down, release, switch hands, place the left hand behind you, bend the right knee, and then start turning from the lower part of your back and just keep rotating. Good. And then float the arm up. And then bringing the hand down, just fold. Move that brick out of your way. And like a rag doll, begin to stand nice and tall. Inhale, bring the arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, open the heart, bow forward. Inhale, press away to a half fold, and exhale, refold. Bend the knees, push down and lift to rise once again. And bring the hands to heart center. Beautiful. From here, let's go ahead and lift up the right knee. Take a moment to focus on this balance. Bring the right knee out to the side. Bring it back to the center. Extend the arms out wide. And then rotate the whole body towards the right hand side. Rotate the upper body back to center. Bringing the hands back to the heart, send the leg all the way back into warrior 3 position. Bending the front knee, step all the way back to high lunge. Beautiful. Arms go up. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, drop down low. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, drop down low. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, drop down low. And inhale, reach. Next time we're going to add the twists. So inhale, reach, open towards the right and dip. Inhale, reach, open towards the left and dip. Inhale, reach, open to the right. And inhale, reach, and open to the left. Inhale, reach, and hands come right to the heart. Inhale, send the body forward, look down at your big toe. Exhale, twist. Lower back, up the spine. Beautiful. Looking down at the front foot, step forward to a twisted chair. And then release to a forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Soften the knees, root and rise. And bring the hands back to your heart. Left leg comes up this time, flat foot. Just bring it up hip height. Find your focus, find your balance. And then slowly pull the leg out wide. And then bring it back to the center. Extend the arms out to the side. Twist the upper body towards the left. Hold. Return the arms to center. And hands come to your heart. Send the back, this left leg to the back, warrior 3. And then softening the knee, send it back, high lunge. Reaching the arms to the sky, inhale, lift, exhale, dip low. Inhale, lift, exhale, dip low. Inhale, lift, exhale, dip low. And inhale, lift, and then dip low. Let's add the twist. Inhale, lift, twist to the right. Inhale, lift, twist to the left. Inhale, lift, twist to the right. And inhale, lift, twist to the left. Coming back to the center, hands to heart. Inhale, push the back heel away as you send your body forward over the front leg. Exhale, twist. Pull your body away from that leg to find more room to allow that spine space to twist properly. Feel the heel press away and the crown of the head reach forward. Now gazing at the floor, step forward to twisted chair pose. And then release into a standing fold. Soften the knees, root to rise, come all the way up. And bring the hands to heart center. One more balanced pose. Bringing the right knee up. Flat foot. Bring it out to the side. And then bring it to the center. We're going to drop it and send it back and lift it. And then bring it back forward and lift it. One more time. So knee comes up, And then just send it back in this bent position and press. And then bringing it back to the front, cross it over, sit down. One-legged chair. Slowly rise. Release your foot back to the mat. Beautiful. Other side, the hands are just staying right at our heart today to help us balance. Bring the left knee up. Root with the right. Now bring the knee out wide. And back to the center. And then slowly dip it and lift it up behind you. And bring it back to front and lift it. We'll do this once more. So send it back and lift it. Bring it forward and lift it, and then cross it over. Have a seat. Good. Slowly lift to rise, bringing the knee up and then placing the foot back down. Fantastic. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, open wide and bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, place the hands down, step back to plank pose. Hold your plank pose right here. Good. Bringing the right knee towards the left elbow and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Hold the plank pose. Option to lower the knees or take your very first chaturanga. Inhale, lift to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, hips up, hips back down dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Looking to the front of your mat, step forward. Rise halfway. Fold back down. Root to rise. And then open up and bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, hands touch down, plank pose. One breath in plank. Exhale, chaturanga or touch down with the knees. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. This time the right leg sweeps up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open it up. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, pull it in, put it down. Spinning the back heel. Root and rise. And then open up to warrior two. Fantastic. Bringing the hands behind the back. Open the heart a moment. Slowly tip it over towards the front leg. And then slowly release it into warrior two. Palm in the front opens. Take it back to peaceful warrior. And then right into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bend the knee and just let it open up. Inhale, straighten it back. Exhale, bring it forward, put it down. Spin the back heel, rise, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Sink and settle for just a moment. Lower the arms behind your back. Roll your shoulders back towards one another. And then begin to just tip it over towards the front leg. Feel the back foot pushing away, the crown of the head lifting and reaching. Slowly come back up and release to warrior two. Flip the front palm, pick a peaceful warrior. And then cartwheel the hands back to the mat as we move back to downward facing dog. Perfect. Inhale, right leg reaches high once again. Exhale, bend and stack and open. Maybe a little more this time. Inhale, straighten the leg out. Exhale, pull it in, put it down. Bend the back heel, rise to warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Inhale to a peaceful warrior, and this time side angle, extend and hold. All right, couple pointers while we hold here. The front knee needs not cave in, but press out. The body turns towards the front rather than towards the floor. Perfect. Breathe in, and then allow this front leg, this hamstring, to push closer towards the floor. Beautiful. Top arm reaches, no bend in the elbow. Inhale, lifting the lower arm all the way up, extend and hold. Inhale, rise back to the center. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale to a peaceful warrior, and let's take it down to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bend the knee and open it up. Inhale, straighten it once again. Exhale, pull it in, put it down. Bend the back heel, rise to warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle and hold. Once again, check out your posture, the reach, the space. Sink a little bit lower. Perfect. Keeping that top arm nice and strong, lift the lower arm up to the other ear. Inhale, rising to center. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bringing the right leg to the sky, bend the knee and stack and open it up. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, we're going to pull it forward for pigeon pose as we lie the back leg back and sink low. Good. So we're going to twist our pigeon here. So we're going to bring our right elbow on top of where that little crease is, right below your knee. The left hand touches, hands in prayer. Begin to start at the lower back as you turn your body, and then just use that lower arm, go deeper, lower, and just turn. Beautiful. Take this one step further if you wish. The right arm moves to the floor. The left arm reaches to the sky, kind of forming an L shape here. Perfect. Bringing hands back to touch, lift and turn towards the front leg and walk the hands out wherever you wish. Use your bricks if you need to. Perfect. And then walking your hands back, lift a little bit and slide that back foot in, that back leg in a little. If you have a brick nearby, place it right outside your right leg and place your hand on it. And then take the back knee and bend it and reach back for the foot. By taking this brick, it creates a little more height for you. And then look straight ahead. Perfect. All right, we're going to go ahead and let that leg go. Place both hands on your mat. Make your way back out to downward facing dog, walking the dog out a moment. And we're going to use that same right leg to open up once again. So we'll lift the right leg up, bend it at the knee. Now here you have an option to hang out here a moment, or move the left hand towards the right thumb and to flip yourself upside down, rotating your feet to face the back of your mat, then lifting the hips to the sky. Perfect. Dropping the hips, rotate back around. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend the knee and open it up. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, come to pigeon pose, king pigeon. We're going to stay high. Walk it back. Perfect. Let the body sink a moment. And then we'll take our left elbow and place it inside that front leg. And then place the other hand to touch. And then allow your body to sink and turn. You may adjust that elbow to touch down on the mat if you have the space to do so. And if you wish to have just a little bit more, lower the left hand down and lift the right arm up. Good. Bring the hands to touch and then lift and turn, placing both hands down, lift up once again and pull the front knee in. Your brick comes outside of the left leg as you press down and create more space, and then bending the right knee behind you, reach back and grab the inside of the leg, inside of the foot, and then look straight ahead. Releasing the foot, find your way back to downward facing dog. Walk it out. And let's finish up this side with a flip if you wish. Bringing the left leg all the way up, bend it at the knee. Move the right thumb closer to the left. And then just soften the knees and just touch down and turn around. Then pull the hips up towards the sky and hold. Dropping the hips down, turn yourself around. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, pull it in, put it down. Bending the back heel, bring yourself to warrior one, and then open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful triangle. So pull the legs straight. And then exhale, glide forward and straight down. Triangle pose. Feel free to use a brick to create some space. We are going to need that brick for our twist, one way or the other. So from here, make sure the body is facing forward. Your shoulders are stacked. Fantastic. Take one breath here. Exhale, take the top arm and bring it down. If you have two bricks, you can use them here. If you have one, place it underneath the left hand. Square the hips and pull the right one back. Flat back, you've got this. And as we prepare for our revolved triangle, when we use the bricks, we have more space. So maybe your options grow. Either pick the inside of your foot or the outside of your foot, moving your left hand to the brick on any level that suits you, and begin from the lower part of the back, start to turn. No using the arms or shoulders yet. And then once you've reached your limit, float the arm up. Lower the top arm back down. Just move the bricks a step out of the way and step back to down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend the knee and open it up. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, pull it in, put it down. Bending the back heel. Leave the bricks nearby. Inhale, rise to warrior one. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended at side angle. Inhale, peaceful triangle. And then exhale, triangle pose, reaching forward and then down. Once again, choose a brick or not. Rotate those shoulders, so they are stacked one over the other. Perfect. Begin to lower the top arm, placing the brick on whatever side you wish to twist, or using 2 bricks to come into your nice pyramid pose. Pull the hip back, square the hips, and just feel the stretch. And then from this position, you choose where you would like your triangle, revolved triangle to go. Once again, no shoulders or arms are used as you begin the twist until you are rotated back, and then lift the arm up. Perfect. Begin to lower. Remove the bricks. Soften the knees, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, drift forward to a plank pose and hold the plank pose. Right knee to left side, left knee to right. Just keep that going. And hold. Hold your plank. Lower your forearms down to the floor. Low plank. And then dropping the hips all the way down. Release your toes, Sphinx pose. Push down the floor with the fingertips or the palms and lift up. One more level. Arms are way out in front of you. And then finally touch all the way down, and let's take our dynamic cobra. So our fingertips are moving into tented fingers towards the outside the corners of your mat. And then once again, push down with the fingertips as you lift. Let the heart shine forward. It's a very healthy way to come into this pose for your back. And then drop all the way back down. Beautiful work. Bringing the hands back towards your chest, lift to your knees and back to child's pose. Coming into tabletop position, extend your right arm out to the side, preparing to thread the needle. Breathe in 1 time, exhale, reach through. Inhale, take it out, exhale, push through. Inhale, bring it out, exhale, press through. And inhale, take it out and press through. Bring it out, hold and extend the left leg out behind you. Continue, breathe in, exhale, press through. Inhale, lift it out. Exhale, send it through. Inhale, lift it out. Exhale, send it through. And inhale, lift out, and exhale, send it through. Inhale, bring it out. Bring the arm to the ear. Hold right here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow, knee. And inhale, breathe in. And then elbow, knee, squeeze, lift, and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Extend and release. Beautiful. Bringing the left arm out to the side, take a breath. Exhale, push it under. Inhale, pull it out. Exhale, send it through. Inhale, pull it out. Exhale, send it through. And inhale, pull it out, and exhale, send it through. This time, pull it out, extend the right leg. Exhale, push through. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, push it through. Inhale, take it out and through. One more time, bring it out to the side and send it under. Bringing it back out, bring the arm to the ear. Hold right here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, push. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Remember this last time, we're going to squeeze, zip it up and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Extend and put it down. Beautiful. Walking back to your heels. Sit on them a moment. Bringing the right arm across your body. Just give it a gentle stretch. Maybe move those wrists around. I'm supporting you and holding you. Fantastic. And then switch sides, just pulling it across your body and using this opportunity to rotate the wrist, the fingers. Perfect. And then bringing the hands back down. Lift and just crisscross your legs. We're going to move all the way back into a seated position, extending your legs straight out. Bringing the right knee all the way up, cross the foot over. I'm going to keep that leg straight. So use that long leg to push deep into your mat. Sitting bones are grounded. Place the right hand behind you, palm down, fingers facing the back. Push down with the mat to help lift your body tall. And then as you inhale, lift the left arm straight up. From here, begin to turn. Start from the lower spine, rotate, spiral up. As you twist, bring the elbow and press it against your leg. Good. Slowly release it. Unwinding the spine, turn the other way. And then come back to center. Lift that foot and place the sole of your foot on the inside of the leg. Rooting down with the sitting bones, this long leg is active, strong toe is pointing straight up 12 o'clock. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, send the heart forward. Exhale, lower the chin towards your shin, keeping the gaze past your toes, past your nose. Perfect. Beautiful. And just ending this kind of series with our nice open hip opener. So reaching the right arm up and over. As it touches down behind you, lift your hips right off of the floor and pull them up as you reach forward. Find your way back to your mat. Extend both legs out long. Bend in that left knee, pull it up. Cross it over. All right, activate the long leg by pressing it deep into your mat. The toe faces 12 o'clock. Place the left hand behind you and push the mat away from you. Immediately, your posture comes tall. Lifting the right arm towards the sky, begin to turn your body lower back. Move up that vertebrae, and then slowly pull the elbow to the leg and press, gazing past that left shoulder. Your fingers are spread nice and wide. Your posture stays upright and tall. That long leg stays anchored. Toe faces 12 o'clock still. One more breath. Exhale, release it. Unwind the spine by just turning quickly to the other side, gently. And then as we return to center, bring the insole of your foot to the inside of the long leg. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhale, seeking more space. Exhale, bringing the chin towards the shin. Reaching the left arm forward, sweep it up and back. As it touches down, just simply lift right here. And then finding our way back to the mat. Bring both feet on the mat. Bring a brick with you. Just leave it nearby as you make your way all the way down. Fantastic. Bring the brick between your inner thighs. Squeeze it tight. Walk the heels in towards your bum. Tuck your shoulders underneath you and begin to lift into a bridge pose. In order to hold on to this brick, we have to squeeze those inner thighs, activating everything. You feel it in your lower back. You feel it in this heart opener. So just squeeze it tight and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then slowly release it. Take the brick away, turn your body towards the front and support your head, keeping your knees bent. Lift just the top leg right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up. Pull the knee into the front and away, into the front and away, into the front and away, and into the front and away for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Leave it long and lift and lower for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, for 8. Bend the heel back and straighten and back and straighten. Bend the knee and straighten 4 more times. 4, for 3, for 2. Hold it back. And now pull the knee towards your shoulder and then away. In towards your shoulder and then away. In towards your shoulder and away. And in towards your shoulder and away. For 4, and for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Hold it here. Bring the hand behind the knee. Rotate yourself towards the back. Cross your leg in front of you and pull the opposite leg in and stretch. Use a little resistance by pressing your elbow into that inside of your leg as you pull the leg in closer. Perfect. From here, just lower down that first foot. Just let it touch down. Keep your leg crisscrossed. Bring the hands behind the head. Open the elbows. Let's just crunch up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. This time, turn your shoulder towards the leg. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. Here's 6. Here's 7. 1 more. This time back to center, but lift the leg towards you. For 1, touch down. For 2, touch down. For 3. For 4. For 5. For 6. And for 7. And we'll do it 1 more time with the twist. Turn the shoulders for 8. For 7. For 6. For 5. For 4. For 3. And for 2. And for 1. Bring both, release your foot from the leg, bring both knees in. Extend the legs to the sky, lift the head and shoulders off the floor. Lower the right leg, bounce it 2 times and lift. Lower the left and bounce 1, 2, and lift. Lower the right and bounce 1, 2, and lift. Lower the left and bounce 1, 2, and lift. Right goes down, 2, and lift. Left goes down, 2, and lift. Right goes down, 2, and lift. And left goes down, 2, and lift. Bending the knees, bring the hands behind them, roll forward. Turn yourself around. And make your way right back down, where we'll go ahead and turn our body to face the front. Your knees are connected. Support your head. Good. Top leg only for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it here, pull it to the front and send it away, and to the front and send it away, and to the front and send it away, and to the front and send away. For 4, for 3, for 2, and then just straight up and down, long leg for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold it up, pull the knee towards your shoulder this time and extend, and shoulder and extend, and shoulder and extend, and shoulder and extend. For 4, for 3, for 2, and then for 1. Bend the knee, kick the heel back for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Pulling the knee in, Roll to your back and cross the leg over. Take your stretch. Perfect. Bring the lower foot down, keep the leg crossed over. Hands come back behind the head, pull the elbows out wide. Keep the foot rooted to the floor as you crunch 8 times for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Now start turning with your shoulder towards the leg for 8, for 7, for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2. We're going to return to center, and this time add the lower body. For 1, touch down. For 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7. We're going to add that twist for the final set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Bring your knees in towards you. Lift the head and the shoulders up off the floor. Pull in with an inhale, exhale, extend. Circle the arms, pull in and extend. Circle the arms, extend and pull, and then pull in and extend. 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. And then here's 2. And then 1 more time. And bring the knees in, give them a hug, take a moment, drop your head, rock on the spine. Perfect. Releasing your arms out wide, bring your knees to tabletop position. Lower them almost to the floor on the right-hand side. Up and over to the left, almost to the floor. Up and over to the right. Up and over to the left. Feel that little twisting action. It's a day of twists and turns. And take it back over and back. 1 more time each way. Perfect. Coming back to the center, drop the right foot to the floor and cross the left one all the way over the top. Hook the toe behind the ankle. And now find eagle arms. So pull the arms to goalpost arms and cross the right one in front of the left. Bringing the hands to touch. Inhale, pull to center. Exhale, touch down. Pull it in. And touch down. Pull it in. And touch down. And pull it in and hold. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, drop back. Release your arms and let them out to the side like cactus arms, goalpost arms. Untouch your toe and let both of your knees move to the right. Keep your hips facing the sky. Just let those legs go just to the level where you feel the resistance. Good. Coming back to the center, uncross the legs. Bring the left one over the right, a right one over the left, I should say, and tuck the toe behind the ankle. Cactus arms, bringing the left arm in front of the right this time. Take a breath first. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze tight. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze tight. Last time, squeeze tight. Hold right here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Drop down. Release the arms only and untuck the toe. Let both knees move towards the left. Just let them go until you feel the resistance. Keep your focus looking up or to the right. Just enjoy the twist. Coming back to the center, Walk your heels in, bring the hands right by your side. Let's move into a bridge with no brick this time. So inhale, lift the upper body, let it just float. Float up. Keep going. Once you've reached your limit, bring the shoulders in a little bit more and see if you can just float up a little more. As you float, you still activate the inner thighs. You keep your toes, your feet parallel, facing the back of your mat. And then finally, release and slowly drop it down. Move right into a beautiful happy baby pose, bringing the knees towards your shoulders, reaching for the sides of your feet or the backs of your knees. Pull down and note how that just neutralizes your spine. Remember, our goal was to nourish our spine. Today, with all those twists, bringing the soles of your feet together, release your feet to the floor. Supta Baddha Konasana. Let the legs drop down. Maybe place the right hand on your heart and the left hand right on the belly. And then close your eyes. Take a moment to ask yourself how you feel right now. If there's anything else your body is requiring, it's your time. Otherwise, begin to pull the knees towards each other and then release arms and legs long into your final closure Shavasana. I ask you here to just tune into your breath. Make it deep and slow, deliberate. And using those exhales to release any tensions you might find within yourself. So just embrace this moment of stillness and quiet. Prepare to come out of your practice now. Prepare to close. So bring the knees into you. Create a little movement. And finally, making your way to your side and back up to your easy pose. And as we started today, bringing the hands to the heart, bow your head. Hopefully, in your practice today, maybe you felt some little flutters of joy as you moved through those spinal twists. So with that, let's our heart be filled with that joy and gladness, and allow us to be grateful for all the beauty and all the love that surrounds us. Namaste.